Hey, it's Pierre. I'm going to do a post-mortem on the Salming Race R1. This is the original. They're now on the Race R1 2.0. This is not the 2.0. This is the original model. And I wanted to give my review. We get a lot of questions about Salming on Squash Source, and I thought I'd let you know how it went. I played with this shoe for over a year, and I finally felt like it was giving out, and I've actually picked up another pair. I picked up the Salming Race R2, which is I'll do another video on, to replace this. So I stuck with Salming, and that's because I thought this was a great shoe. And I'll just show you where the wear pattern is, because one of the biggest questions, a lot of people have commented that their Salmings have not lasted that long, and so you should be aware of that possibility. I used this for over a year, and the shoe wore exactly in the same spot that my squash shoes always do, so I didn't experience that myself. It's just something you should be aware of. I always wear out the insole there, and you can see, it's maybe a little hard to see, but you can see the toe really started to wear off. This all still felt fine. The sole's in good shape. The reason I ended up deciding it was time to move on was just the fabric was starting to come out here, and not quite as bad on the other side, but on the other shoe. But again, typical with my pattern, on my right shoe, kind of the outer area is where I drag, and you can see my thumb coming through there. So the shoe started to lose a bit of stability once it started to break down, and I had to move on. But I really enjoyed this shoe, and like I said, I picked up the R2 mostly for comparison purposes for the site, and I'll give you a review on those in a second. But I really like these shoes, so check them out. Thanks. Hey, it's Pierre. I forgot one thing on this, just to add on the end. A lot of people ask me about the sizing. Oops. Well, I don't know. Hopefully this recording will be saved. A lot of people ask me about the sizing on Salmings. A lot of people find that they're a half size too big. I wore my regular size, and it was fine. So for me, it was fine, but if you're in between, you might want to go with the smaller, and make sure you can return them if you have a problem, because, like I said, tons of people have, 4 or 5 people have mentioned it to me. So keep that in mind. And I did find that the shoe was, once I got to the end, like I mentioned, it kind of started to break down. My foot started to slide inside the shoe, and that was after a year and change of playing. So I attribute it less to the shoe size and more to just the breakdown of the fabric in the front here. And then that's when my foot started to feel like it was sliding. So there you go. Keep that in mind when you're buying. Thanks.